The Adventure. Introduction. One Saturday afternoon, Tom wanted to have an adventure because he didn't want to think about enjoying Joe. He went to Huck and said, "I'm going to look for Caesar. Do you want to come with me?" Tom Sawyer loved adventure. He has a lot of adventure at home, at school, and with his friends. He has one adventure in the cave. Which one is he there? What does he see in the cave? And why is he afraid? Mark Twain, 1937 and 1910, is a famous American writer. His name was Samuel Clemens. Young Samuel lived in Hannibal, Missouri, a small town of the Mississippi River. He loved the river and he liked watching the big boats on it. Samuel loved adventure. He worked on boats on the Mississippi River for 2 years. Then he went to Nevada. He looked out for Caesar, but he didn't find it. He worked for a newspaper there. His stories were in the name of Mark Twain, and people loved them. Later, Samuel lived in New York. His book, The Adventure of Tom Sawyer, 1876, is about a young boy in a small town in the 19th. Huck faced in his friend. The Adventure of Tom Sawyer, film, 1884, is about Huck's adventure. These two books are very famous. Today, many people visit Hannibal because they want to see Mark Twain's home in the Mark Twain cave, the cave in the Adventure of Tom Sawyer. Chapter 1. The Fan. Tom Sawyer lived with aunt because his mother and father were dead. Tom didn't like going to school, and he didn't like working. He liked playing and having adventure. One day, he didn't go to school. He went to the river. Aunt Polly was angry. "You're a bad boy," she said. "Tomorrow you can play with your friend because you didn't go to school today. Tomorrow you are going to work for me. You can paint the fan." Saturday morning, Tom was not happy, but he started to paint the fan. His friend Jim was in the street. Tom asked him, "Do you want to paint?" Jim said, "No, I can't. I'm going to get water." Then Ben came to Tom's house. He watched Tom and said, "I'm going to swim today. You can swim because you're working." Tom said, "That isn't work. I like painting." "Can I paint too?" Ben asked. "No, you can't," Tom answered. "Aunt Polly asked me because I'm a very good painter." Ben said, "I'm a good painter too. Please, can I paint? I have some fruit. Do you want it?" "Okay," Tom said. "Give me the fruit, then you can paint." Ben started to paint the fan. Later, many boys came to Tom's house. They watched Ben and they want to paint too. Tom said, "Give me some fruit and you can paint." Tom stayed in the yard and the boy painted. They painted the fan 3 times. It was beautiful and white. Tom went to the house. "Aunt Polly, can I play now?" he asked. Aunt Polly was surprised. Did you paint the fan?" she asked. "Yes, I did," Tom answered. Aunt Polly went to the yard and looked at the fans. She was very surprised and very happy. "It's beautiful," she said. "Yes, you can play now." Tom walked to his friend Jasper's house and played with his friend there. Then he walked home again. There was a new girl on the yard. She had yellow hair and blue eyes. She was beautiful. Tom wanted to talk to her, but she didn't see him. She went into the house. Tom waited, but she didn't come out again. Chapter 2. In the graveyard. One morning before school, Tom's friend Huck waited for him in the street. Huck didn't have a home, and he never went to school. People in the town didn't like him, but Tom liked Huck. Huck said, "Let's have an adventure." What can we do on our adventure? Tom asked. Let's go to the graveyard. At night, at 12 o'clock. Huck answered. That's a good adventure. Tom said. Let's meet at 11 o'clock. Then Tom went to the school, but he was late. The teacher was angry. He asked, "Why are you late again?" "I'm late because I talked to Huck Finn," Tom said. Then the teacher was very angry. "She's a girl," he said to Tom. Tom sat near the beautiful girl. He was happy. He looked at her. "What's your name?" he asked. "Becky," he answered. Tom smiled and said, "My name is Tom." The teacher was very angry again. "Tom Sawyer, stop talking. Go to your place now," he said. Tom went to his place. At 12 o'clock, Tom and Becky didn't go home. They stayed in the schoolyard and talked. Tom said, "I love you. Will you love me?" "Yes," Becky answered. "Good," Tom said. "Then you are going to work school with me every day." "I mean, always work with me." "Mommy," Becky said angry, "do you love her?" "No," Tom answered. "I love you now. Do you want to talk with me?" But Becky was angry with Tom. She walked away and didn't answer. Tom was unhappy. He didn't go to school in the afternoon. Last night, Tom went to bed at 9 o'clock, but he didn't sleep. At 11 o'clock, he went out his bedroom window to yard. Huck was there. They walked to the graveyard. They stopped behind some big trees and talked quietly. Suddenly, there was noise. 3 men came into the graveyard. The doctor, West Potter, and Indian Jones and the doctor talked angrily. Then Indian Jones killed the doctor with the knife. Tom and Huck watched. Then they went away quickly because they were afraid. Then they went to Tom's yard. So said, "We can talk about this. Indian Joe can find us and kill us too." "That's right," Tom said. "She can talk about it." Tom went in his bedroom window. He went to bed, but he didn't sleep well. Tom and Huck didn't talk to their friend or Aunt Polly about last night because they were afraid of Indian Joe. Later, some men went to Mud Potter and said, "You're a bad man. You killed a doctor." Chapter 3, A Bad Day. Becky was sick and didn't go to school for many days. Tom was very sad. One morning, he said to Aunt Polly, "I'm very sick and I want to stay home from school." Aunt Polly said, "Here's some medicine. Take this and you can rest well quickly." But Tom didn't like the medicine. Peter, the cat, came into the room and looked at Tom. "Peter," Tom said, "have some medicine." Peter had some medicine. He didn't like it. He went quickly out the open window and into the yard. Aunt Polly watched Peter. "Why did you do that, Tom?" she asked angrily. "You are a very bad boy. Go to school now." Tom arrived at school early and he waited for Becky at the school fence. He arrived early, but she didn't look at Tom. She went into school. Tom walked away. He didn't want to school now. He was very sad. George Harper was near the school. He was sad too because his mother was angry with him. The 2 boys walked and talked. Tom said, "Let's run away." "Yes, let's," George said. The 2 boys went to the river. Huck Finn was there. Tom and George said, "We are going to run away. Do you want to come with us?" "Yes," Huck answered. "Let's go across the river. We can have a good adventure there." The boys went home because they wanted to get food for the adventure.